So we're gonna play as these guys here. I mean, we could play as those guys. Or we could make our own species. I'm almost thinking of making our own species. I think that'd be fun. Let's so the thing we need to take, those incubators, is that the main thing that we need to take, Red Cap? Is the incubators trait, is what you're saying? Grants between 30% and negative 10% pop growth speed, inversely proportional to the number of pops on the planet. So I sort of like those guys as a Toxoid species. So is that under traits? If you take Toxoids, you should have access to all the overtuned traits. They are yellow. Yeah, I don't see those on here. Am I doing that wrong? Oh, incubators. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. You gotta pick the top. Yeah, okay, so there's incubators right there. Where was incubators at? Incubators right here. So incubators is the one that you need to take, though, for it, right? Right? Huh? It's not giving me the option to take any of those. That's weird. You know what? We'll just play a pre-built Toxoid species, because why not? Let's just do a pre-built Toxoid. We'll do the Gorthakian Alliance. They have augmented intelligence, but that gives them leader lifespan minus 10 years. Incubators grants between 30% and minus 10% pop growth speed, inversely proportional to the number of pops on the planet. They're unruly, so empire size from population is plus 10%. And the leader lifespan, the spliced adaptability, gives us minus 10 years on leader lifespan, but plus 20% habitability, which can be nice. They are going to be scavengers. So they, when researching debris, it'll grant both research and a portion of other resource costs of the destroyed fleet. Ships can be salvaged from some debris. So chance to salvage ships plus 1%. And they have mutagenic spas, which we can build mutagenic spas. Each bath attendant grants a pop growth, minus happiness per industrial district, and habitability per industrial district. They're fanatic egalitarians. Interesting. And they're materialists. And we could edit them if we want to. We could edit them a little bit if we wanted to, which is not a bad idea. So is the yellow traits? Oh, there's the yellow traits. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we could actually choose, because like habitability's nice. They're unruly though. Do I really want unruly as my negative? If I get rid of that, I need to take something else. I could give them non-adaptive. That would give them less habitability. I actually like non-adaptive myself, but because this is giving me plus 20 and that's giving me negative 10, it's kind of a push. Now, are there any yellows that are 2? No, all the yellows. Yeah, there is yellows that are 2. Instead of augmented intelligence, I think I'm gonna take elevated synapsis, because that gives me leader lifespan minus 30 years, but leader upkeep is minus 25%, leader maximum negative traits minus 1, and it gives me 20% physics, society, and the other research. Pre-planned growth, elevated synapsis, excessive endurance. I actually sort of like that. My leaders ain't gonna live for very long, that's for damn sure. I guess I will take unruly. Psychological infertility. Pop growth during war and crisis minus 30%. That's kind of an interesting one. And with us being egalitarian, I think, you know what? We're going to take that one. That's an interesting one I've never played with before. So our growth during wars and crises will be less. But that's only during war and crisis. Every other time will be good. I still have to take another trait. Governing ethics attraction. I sort of like that. Our leaders are not going to live for very long. Our leaders are going to be very, very, like, limited. Keep in mind, if you want to play tall or wide, I always play wide. But I'll probably, you know, we'll play around with it and see what we want to do. Our species name, I don't really like our species name. The Plague Bearers. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I like Plague Bearers. Toxoids, yeah, let's go with Toxoids 4. We're just setting everything up right now. City appearance, it's got the Toxoid city there. That's okay, I guess. Our origin is the overtuned. So that's our overtuned our origin. That goes with the origin. That goes with the origin is the overtuned. Now, I don't really like the scavenger civic. I'm gonna get rid of that. And the mutagenic spas, I'm not the biggest fan of mutagenic spas either. So I think we're gonna get rid of both of those, and we're gonna make ourselves. Well, we are democratic, we are materialist. Do I want to be fanatic egalitarians though? Faction unity gains plus 50%. I don't think I want to be fanatic egalitarian. I don't want to be fanatic anything, I don't think. I like materialists. And I think I want to be pacifist with a semi-xenophile attitude. Big perks for fanatic ethics. Yeah, it does give you a lot of perks for that. We could be fanatic xenophiles, but we already did one of those before. Fanatic authoritarianism. Fanatic militaristic. Fanatic spiritualists. Don't play pacifist, you can't declare war. Well, let's go with fanatic spiritualists. I sort of like that. Monthly unity is better. And then I have one ethic point left. We could go with Gestalt consciousness and just have that be our only thing. Let's go, we'll be fanatic spiritualists who are authoritarianism. That'll give us monthly influence a little bit and worker pop resource output. This will give us monthly unity. Ethics upkeep is less and edicts cost less as well. So we're gonna go with that. And that does not allow us to be democratic. So I think we're gonna go with a... We're gonna go with an oligarchy. Holds an election every 20 years. Effective counselor skill +2. Counselor experience gain is greater. Edicts fund is greater as well. And we have two civics. Dimensional worship. I like that. Dimensional worship, because we are fanatic spiritualists. Dimensional worship allows us to build a dimensional shrine, starbase building, and systems containing a wormhole, an astral scar, an astral rift, an L gate, or a shroud tunnel. Each dimensional shrine gives unity. A monthly astral threads plus 25%. A chance for astral rifts to appear in your systems you control, 100%. Rare technologies now appear 1.1 times the normal rate. This effect would change a 1% chance into a 1.1. Each priest provides also physics research, and it's available for scientists and officials to have the dimensional worship seat in our government. Beyond that, let's go ahead and choose Exalted Priesthood, because that will also give us a unity from priests. We're gonna go along the religion line. We're gonna go Dimensional Worship Exalted Priests, which I think is fun. Advisor voice, based on government. Let's do a custom one.
I serve the faithful. There is no greater calling.
I like that. All right, our empire name, the Plague Baron Astral Fellowship. I like that as well. Let's look at our flag real quick. Yeah, we'll go with a little Toxoid-y flag. There we go. We got a little Toxoid-y flag there. Our ship appearance. So we're going with the Toxoid ships. That's what our corvettes are going to look like. That's what our frigates are going to look like. And our destroyers. Our cruiser. That's kind of a cool cruiser design. There's our battleships. That's what the Titan will look like. That's what our construction ships will look like. And our colony ships. Our science ship. Citadels will look like that. The Colossus will look like that. And our Juggernaut will look like that bad boy right there. I like that. That looks cool. Our ruler appearance. Hapless Leap of Faith. That's his name. Hapless Leap of Faith. And our ruler traits. Logistics understanding, eye for talent. Logistics understanding would give ship upkeep less. Charisma, though, is for edicts funds. Hostility, no. Fleet organizer, no. I like the eye for talent right now. I think that's going to be a good one to have him go with. So that is our new race. We are going to save them. And then we'll go back. We're gonna do a new game. Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that is a good point, Redcap. And then we're gonna select them as our new race. Okay, so here comes the fun part. We're gonna do a large 800 star galaxy size. We could go with a huge. We'll just go with a large. I'm gonna go with the 6 spiral arms. I think that's kind of a cool. It'll be a kind of a cool look. You can do all sorts of different stuff. There's a spoked galaxy, an elliptical galaxy. There's a cartwheel galaxy, a starburst. I've never done some of these. Starburst sounds interesting, but I think we'll just go with a 6-arm galaxy. 6 to 12 AI empires, just randomized. Advanced AI starts. Do I want advanced? I don't want any advanced AI starts, I don't think. No. Fallen empires, 1 to 3 random. Marauder empires, 1 to 2 random. Technology tradition costs, just set it regular. Habitable worlds regular. Pre-FTL civs. You know, I sort of want a few more pre-FTLs. I'm gonna put it at ×2, just because I like that. I'm gonna put it up also to 2 times crisis strength, because the crisis has been kind of a joke. Scaling differences here. The crisis type will be random. Mid-year game start, that's all fine. Scaling difficulty. All AIs receive their full difficulty setting immediately at the start of the game. All AI bonuses from the difficulty setting scale up over time, starting at 0 and reaching maximum at mid-game year start. Oh, I see. So you could have them. Okay. Interesting. So mid-game, the AI bonuses from difficulty setting will scale up over time. Starting at 0, reaching maximum at mid-game. Or you can do it till they reach their maximum at late game start year. And then we can set that so the difficulty levels you have are civilian, but you can up the difficulty, but your start is normal. So we can start on Admiral. The AI gets major bonuses to its economy, research, and naval capacity. But if we do scaling difficulty, that will make it so it happens sort of along the lines with us. AI aggressiveness normal, empire placement random, no advanced neighbors, hyperlane density, all of that's same. Guaranteed habitable worlds. Carabiners are on, L-gates are on, xenocompatibility. What is that exactly? I don't know what xenocompatibility is. I'm just gonna leave it off. Logistic growth, ceiling. Growth required scaling, and we will leave it on Iron Man. Xenocomp off, okay. So that'll be interesting. We are gonna play on Admiral difficulty, where they do get bonuses. The AIs get bonuses to economy, research, and naval cap, but we're gonna have the scaling difficulty on so that the AI bonuses from difficulty setting scale up over time, starting at 0 and reaching maximum at the late game. If we had this turned off, the AI gets their full difficulty setting immediately at the start of the game. So we're gonna do it late game just to give ourselves a chance, but we are gonna scale up the crisis strength 2 times. And we're gonna give us more, there's gonna be more pre-FTL civs and pre-sapient civs available in the game as well. All right. So there we go. That's what we're doing. Let's start the game. Yay! Let's go, baby. Let's go. The Toxoids are coming. Toxoids are coming, boys and girls. Nature is a tepid inventor. Evolution is a glacial process. To prosper, we require strength, speed, and brain power. Now, not in a million years, natural sexual selection is miserly and with its gifts, and so we must improve ourselves. Thus, our civilization is built on the principle of unrestrained enhancement of our physical bodies. These enhancements have allowed us to unite our world under one banner, and now they lead us even further. With genetically crafted brains, brawn, and bravery, we shall prosper among the stars, as only a perfectly designed species can. So we are Alpine preference for worlds. We have elevated synapses and spliced adaptability, which we kind of went over. We are deviants, which gives us less governing ethics attraction, but we are also psychologically infertile, which means during wars and crises, we will get less pop growth. But we are also fanatic spiritualists who are authoritarianism. We have dimensional worship and exalted priesthood as our civics. Cold worlds tend to have more minerals. Well, that's good. And this is our empire capital. We are the Plague Baron Astral Fellowship. So let's begin. Now, before we take it off of any sort of pause, this is where we are. Wow, so we are on the interior of this spiral arm. The galaxy has 6 spiral arms, and we are on this spiral arm here. We're sort of on the interior of it. This will be an interesting situation here. So we have all this stuff here. We have some stuff we can actually, we can mine over here. Let's get our mining station going first. We also need to pick our government. So these are our governors right now. We have Hapless Leap of Faith, who is our commander. We have Irrepressible as our scientist. Incoherent yet confused as our commander. What a name. He's incoherent yet confused. Oh, he's innocent. It's not incoherent. He's innocent. He's innocent yet confused. That's even better. And then we have aimless in the extreme, which is great. And we do have infinite opportunities as our first thing, and it's almost done. It'll be done in 21 months, and then we can launch it. Interesting. Okay. We also have to set our government up here. Here's our policies. So our diplomatic stance right now is expansionist, which gives us outpost build speed minus 10%, colony development speed plus 15. Border friction, though, will be very high if we meet another race. We might want to go into cooperative because that gives us diplomatic weight envoy improvement relations, border friction minus 50%. Operation cost and operational upkeep is greater, though. Our external leader pool size is better, though, as well. Isolationist, we don't really want. That gives us way more border friction. Belligerent would give us more stuff as well. I think right now, we'll go with expansionist. For right now, we might switch to cooperative later on. War philosophy, unrestricted wars. Libertarian wars unlocks the ideology Casus Bellius on all empires with differing ethics. But I think we'll just go with unrestricted wars at the moment. Subjugation war terms, oppressive vassalage or balanced vassalage. We'll just leave that the same right now too. Orbital bombardment is indiscriminate. Orbital surrender is allowed. Resettlement is allowed. First contact protocol. Cautious. Cannot attract neutral entities. Other empires will find it easier to establish communications with us. Gain 50% more influence from each successful first contact. I think I'm going to go with proactive for right now. Initial border status is open. Economic policy is right now militarized. I think I'm going to go with a more mixed... I think I'll go more with mixed economy at the moment. Early on, I would take expansionist or isolationist and switch to co-op when you have borders with others. Yeah, I'm going to go with expansionist right now. Trade policy, wealth creation, robotic workers are outlawed, population controls are allowed, slavery is allowed, and purging is for displacement only. Now, we can also pick an edict. We don't have any unity, though, right now, so we can't do it at the moment. But we will soon have some unity because we're getting 48 per turn. So we could do Veneration of the Saints, Information Quarantine, which would give us stability and governing ethics attraction. Damn the Consequences, which would give us... This edict pushes our genetic modifications to the limit, doubling their effect, but also causing an increased amount of terrible side effects, including sudden catastrophic combustion. What could possibly go wrong? It cannot be canceled for 60 months when active. All passive effects from overturned are doubled. Organic pop-up keep 100%. Empire edicts are empire-wide modifiers that can be activated or deactivated. So I'm not going to do any of those right at the moment. No. We're not going to do any of those right at the moment. That is a specific edict I can have, though, which is kind of cool. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to pick some research. So I'm going to start with the basic, getting more physics, getting more society. We don't have that option here, so I think I will go ahead and get more minerals from miners. We'll do that. These will be done in 79, 90, and 90, so it's going to be a while before those are done. It's a lot of months. A lot of months before those will be done. Here's our leaders right now. We have 1 scientist, 2 commanders, and 1 official. And this guy, Hapless Leap of Faith, is ruling from Grothold. Only good when you get genetic engineering, though. We have our head of research, who's on the science ship. Our minister of defense, who is the leader of our fleet of 3 ships. And then we have a science ship that we need to establish. Let's see, where do we want to go? Do we want to go inward or outward at the moment? Here's a system with a planet, so we're going to have him move there and survey that, because there's a potential alpine world. It's only a 15 slot, but that would give us another world that we could look at. And then is there anything I want to do on my home planet at the moment? Not really. All right. We're going to unpause, and the clock will start. Let's look at our home system here, by the way, real quick while we unpause. So we've got several planets here. A gas giant there. We're getting quite a bit of minerals from there. This is our home world here. And we got another mining. We got some engineering research we can get from there. We've got some more energy credits we can mine from here. But right now we're kind of gonna let the clock go. I could build another science ship, or I could do a construction ship. Let's do one more construction ship. And then we'll get a science ship built when we get enough minerals. Remember that you have 2 worlds near your home planet that share your home planet's climate.
Construction complete.
All right, completed construction of the mining station in orbit of Law Haven. So we got the mining station in orbit of Law Haven now. Let's take our construction ship. We need to wait for a few more minerals, and then we'll be able to go and get into the Vizier's arms. You know what we should look at, though, is let's look at what this system here. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't going to do that. Wow, this system actually has quite a bit in it. This is a Class G giant star. Looks like we have a molten world. We have a bunch of worlds in this system. This guy's got to go on a bunch of these to survey this whole system. And this is the possible Alpine world. It's a 15 slot, which isn't bad. A donate. Oh my goodness. Donate to live. Just subbed up for 51 months. Oh my goodness, man. Thank you for the 51 month. Resub there. I gotta fix my camera here a little bit too. I gotta move it over just a little bit. There we go. Now we're out of the outliner there.
Donut Olive just resubscribed for 51 months.
The only thing I'm covering up is the galaxy map problems here. Well, thank you so much, man, for the 51 months. That is a crazy long time, buddy. That's a crazy long time. And everybody, please go over and give. As I like to call him, Donato Live. Go give him a follow. Give him some love here on Twitch. There we go. Last playing some Dredge. The great game, Dredge. Quite enjoyed Dredge myself. He does some live stuff too like that. He goes out on the streets and streams. Well, go give him some love, boys and girls. I'm going to move this one down here. All right, we have our first tradition is available. So the traditions allow you to get certain benefits. Right now we can choose from adaptability, aptitude, diplomacy, discovery, domination, enmity, expansion, harmony, mercantile, politics, prosperity, statecraft, subterfuge, supremacy, unyielding. Those are the ones we can choose from right now. Cybernetics, genetics, psionics, and synthetics are locked off unless you specifically take ascension perks that allow you to have those. Now for us, for our first tradition, do I want to take expansion? Because that would give me colony development speed plus 25%, give me +1 max districts, and an ascension perk when it's finished. That would give us reach for the stars, which would give us star base influence cost less. It would give us empire size from systems less, which may be important. New colonies start with an additional population. We're gonna go with expansion. I like that as a first. I like that as a first one for us because we are a little bit hampered in our expansionist ability. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Now, a discovery would be another one that would be kind of cool because that gives us a quicker survey speed. And it gives us anomaly research speed by 20%. Adapting all discovery traditions give you the following, plus it gives us these here. I like expansion and discovery. It's kind of a coin toss between the two, but I think for our narrative, I think expansion is the better choice. Available. And that did give us a new console agenda of superior colonies. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is I'm just looking for us at the moment. Agenda superior colonies has been unlocked. So we now have superior colonies unlocked, which will give us colony development speed is faster. It is kind of a waste of a tradition in late game, but we're playing it narratively. We're doing a narrative here, so
no power in the verse.
That's what we're kind of doing. Lawrence, I like the name. I'm not gonna say the name though. I think it's pretty funny, but I'm not gonna say it. You aren't gonna get me there, sir. You aren't getting me.
Situation log updated.
Oh, we have the Yut Empire. Event chain precursors, the Yut. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Mendok 3. Our scientists think they inhabited this region of stars roughly 6 million years ago, based on the age of the artifacts. The aliens call themselves the Yut and appear to have been very large and flat anthropod analogs. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Yuts to travel aboard the same starship. Aw, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. So we get beginning of precursors, and we get 10 artifacts, 10 minor artifacts. So in our situation log, you can now see we have the precursor event. We're going to have to find more places that the precursors are, which is cool. Oh yeah, no, I totally get that, Redcap. I totally get that. I just think for our species, the way our species is set up, where we already have a deficit with our species as far as, like, you know, having pop growth that's going to be less. Our leader lifespan's not that great. I think that'll just help us out. I like that. I like that trait for us at this moment in time. All right, let's get the clock rolling again. Do I have enough to buy another scientist? No. Well, I actually do. I sort of want this guy here, Bashful Mystique. I would like to get. So I think we'll save up a little bit more. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. What just happened? Contact report, remnants. The Plague Baron Astro Fellowship is abuzz with the news of the alien remnants that were recently studied. These remains are considered definitive proof of intelligent, perceivable alien activity at some point in the past. We may still be alone now, but we are at least not the first to be so. Remarkable. We just need a little more influence. There we go. Now I can build a second science ship. Get that going. And I can hire a second scientist. This one here, Bashful Mystique. He's already got anomaly research speed, and he'll already come in leveled. So we're gonna hire him.
Construction complete.
Alrighty, and we can give him a new level up. We could give him more anomaly research speed. We could make him resilient and have him live 10 years longer. That actually might be, and keep an eye out for leaders with the eager trait, as they don't add to your leader total until they get to level 3. Oh, interesting. I actually like resilience because that'll make them live longer. And my guys are already living a very short amount of time. So I think that'll be good. And I have an idle leader. That's fine. The construction was completed there. That's great, too. I don't have enough to actually get that mining station built there yet. We will next turn. Or next month, I should say. So next month, we'll have that ready to go. There we go. We can get that set up there. Our scientist ship is ready to go. Let's give our scientist Bashful Mystique a science ship. And then we will send him out into the stars. I sort of want to send him out this direction. Like the opposite direction here. Let's have him survey that system there. I don't see any other worlds around us. These two suns here are kind of ours no matter what, because we can't really expand out past those, but we can expand out this way, and we can expand out that way. And then I'm going to set his next thing. He's going to move there afterwards. After he gets done building that mining station, he's going to move down there. We do have enough alloys that once this system is fully surveyed... Yeah, he's got a little bit more to survey here. We're going to step it up to speed 2 just to move the surveying along, because we're kind of stymied right now on what we can do. It's the doggy icon. Ooh. Chain event, mass extinction through the ages. Our first stumbling ships into the void beyond Grothold were not motivated solely by curiosity or a desire to conquer the unknown or a need to leave our mark on the galaxy. The biosphere of Grothold has undergone rapid changes in the past few centuries, and prominent scientists warn that Grothold may be faced with the beginnings of a mass extinction event, that cyclical purging of life that is inseparable from planetary existence in the greater cosmos. A research plan has been put together to study a number of planets rendered uninhabitable by major astronomical incidents or planet-bound catastrophes. We hope that by reconstructing these events, a similar fate may be avoided for Gorathold and the Plague-Bearer race. If it falls to you as first ascendant of the Plague-Born Astral Fellowship to ensure that this expedition is carried out. Consult the situation log for details. Begins mass extinction through the ages event chain.
Situation log updated.
All right, so we need to find a broken planet. Oh, it's not found any of those yet. Okay, so we're gonna have planets that we're gonna need to find: a chilly planet, a noxious planet, a burned planet, a desolate planet. So we're gonna have to find these, and I don't think we have any in our area yet. We're so early, but as we find them, we'll be able to like do things with them. So we also have the precursor's Yut thing going on as well. It's like the survey habitable worlds quest. You're going to come up against those planets eventually. Very nice. Well, so far we're good on consumer goods, food, minerals, and energy credits.
Construction complete.
Okay, so that guy's done there, and he's now going to be moving down there. We have a tradition available. I think I'm going to take the colonization one first, because then our new colonies start with an additional population, which is kind of nice. The Plague Baron Astro Fellowship. I like our name even. I even like our name. Our name's kind of cool. Mass extinction, burn planet. Oh, where's that at?
Situation log updated.
Oh, that's right there. Okay. So we already found a burn planet. Have a scientist ship in orbit. You know, I'm going to research that project real quick, and then we'll go back to surveying that system. I'm not sure how many months that's going to take. 52 days, so it's only 2 months. It's only 2 months that'll take. That's not that bad. I like that. That's going to really help us out. And, you know, one thing I want to do is I want to look at my fleet manager. And we're just gonna load us up with corvettes. I can only build one, so we'll reinforce that. We'll get another corvette building. It's never bad to have a little bit of a fleet going forward. Now we're just waiting for our survey here to get done. That guy's got
project complete.
Oh wow, and we found a molten planet as well. Where's that at? We found so we found a molten planet here too. Okay, well, golly gee.
Council agenda ready.
We have a council agenda ready. This is the infinite opportunities. So this will give us more happiness for our population, and then we need to choose a new. We could do superior colonies, reorganize the council, which would give us a chance to reshuffle the council, which we don't really need at this point. Preserving the order would give us more worker pop resource output, authoritarian ethics attraction, and slave pop output. Expanding the council would give us another counselor slot. Evolving society would give us more monthly unity. And higher purpose would give us happiness and spiritualist ethics attraction. I think at this point, I'm going to go with the superior colonies, just because we are going to be colonizing. So you can explore with your fleet, by the way. They can't survey, but they reveal the hyperlanes and show you where habitable worlds are. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we can go out. We can go out and explore with them. That's not a bad idea. All right. So that world is Alpine, and that world is totally able to be ours. So we got the burned ground done. So that we got squared away, and we have a leader who can level up now. Oh, this is our head of research. So I can give him politician, spark of genius, energy mogul. I sort of like Spark of Genius because that gives us research speed overall on everybody. Although that gives us council agenda speed by 10%, which would mean that it'd take us only 9 years per counselor agenda. That's actually really helpful. I think I'm going to take politician too. The smart kid genius would give us 3% research speed, but we already have politician 1, so that will just help us get our council agendas even out faster than they were before. Yeah, and if they come up against a hostile, they have a better chance of surviving. That is true. And we have another tradition available now. I think we will take Starbase influence cost. That would lead to empire size, Starbase upkeep. See, this will help late game. Expansion does help late game with the size from empire minus 25% from the systems and planets. That will actually help later if we decide to go wide. Pop growth speed, I'm going to take that instead, because we are going to be establishing a colony here soon. And I want him to move out there and survey that. Reinforcements are in transit.
Survey complete.
All right, we got our first system fully surveyed, so that means we can build a starbase there when we get 33 more alloys, which will take us a couple months. I think it's about 3 months, actually. All right, our Minister of State is actually leveled up as well. So I can give him Adaptionist, which would give him more experience gain. Homesteader, which would give him more food to farm from farmers. But that's only on a planet that he is governing. So that would give us more food from farmers, which is probably not a bad idea. 3% is like a fraction of tech points right now. Good for late game, but not now. Yeah, well, that 10% on the 10, and you got to remember, Red Cap, all of my leaders are going to die really quick. All my leaders are going to die really quick. I never started back up on YouTube, did I? I never started back up on YouTube. That's okay. We'll upload this to YouTube later. I think I'll take Adaptionist too, because that will give him, because he's not going to live super long. He's already 34. My leaders die very quickly. I don't know how quickly they're going to die, but they're going to die quickly. So we're going to make it so they live a little bit longer if we can, and get experience a little faster if we can. I'm curious about what this system. Whoa, that system has a lot. Okay, that system's big. Let's build a starbase there. We have 2 more leaders that have leveled up. Hapless Leap of Faith has leveled up. He is my first ascendant. He's ruling from Garthold, so I could give him Eye for Talent, Leader Experience Gain plus 10. Yeah, that's probably the good one to take right now. Yep, Eye for Talent, perfect. And my Minister of Defense, Army build speed, Army costs, hostility, ship weapon damage, Army damage, or Skirmisher weapon damage. Yeah, let's do for Skirmisher. I mean, I like that he's got that at level 2, but Skirmisher will give me ship weapon damage, sublight speed. This gives me weapon damage 5 though. Hostility sounds, I think, a little bit better. We'll go with hostility for him. Yeah, probably 50, 60 years old is all they're gonna live. I'm gonna slow it back down a little bit. It's going a little fast for my taste, to be honest. Oh, this guy needs to go out here and survey. Oh, can this guy? Oh, that guy here needs to go out and survey. Hold on a second. Gonna have these guys sort of do a all around the galaxy type thing. They're gonna go all around the boulevard until I tell them to stop. Okay. Now we do have some minerals available to us, but I think I could add something. How's my home planet doing? We have one guy who has an available job. There's an available job there. Our housing's fine, amenities are fine, crime is fine. Do we have any decisions we could make on the planet that would help anything? No. I have a research station and 2 temples and a plant. Okay. So I could put an alloy foundry on the planet. That would help with alloy production. I think we'll do that. Give them an alloy foundry. They used up all my minerals, but that's okay. Oh, hold on a second. This is our first anomaly. Solar Sailor. An abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this moon. The massive sails protruding from the hull suggest it relied on solar power to function. Let's research it real quick. That's what, and that, yeah, that's there. We'll research that. That's our first anomaly that we've actually found, so that's kind of cool. Can't wait for the Origin quest to start. I hear it's the most complex quest of all the Origins. I'm excited for it too, to be honest. I think that'll be fun once it gets going.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we got the construction complete there. Now this planet we could actually colonize, but we need more alloys to do it. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we can colonize that planet. We're gonna have to wait a little bit before we can actually like harvest things from this planet too. Now this one I could actually build a starbase there now. Let's do that because that can give me some energy. I could actually buy some yeah, we'll just buy some alloy or some minerals. And then we'll just have this guy build the mining stations there. Solar Sailor. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Avexis 1A. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering designs. An interesting, a bit primitive design. So we get 278 engineering research from that. So that basically pushed our engineering up. Looks like, yeah, our engineering will be done in 22 months, which will give us more minerals from miners and starbase constructions. So that will help us out quite a bit. Now that looks like a pulsar there. Oh, that is a pulsar star, baby. Oh, snap-a-doodle. That's kind of cool. I like that. We do have another tradition available. Reach the stars is the only one we have left, so we'll do that.
Anomaly found.
We have another anomaly found here. Asteroid in orbit. A Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. It's only going to take us 91 days to research it, so let's do it. We'll research that for sure. Now I could look...
Construction complete.
Okay, excellent. Then we can go ahead and build the mining stations here. That'll get us 9 more energy credits that are in this system. There's 4 there, 3 there, and 2 there. So this is a big energy credit system for us. And this one will give us some more energy credits as well as 4 more minerals in that system, which is nice. There's a couple physics energies in there. This guy's got a little bit more to explore in this system. Oh, convenient mining. The asteroid around Martok 2 has such a perfectly stable orbit, it's easy to understand why our scientists thought it was placed there artificially. Yet there are no conclusive indications of any propulsion systems or any other artificial marring. The only natural conclusion is that by some absurdly improbable chance, the asteroid got caught in the Marfox, or is it Marfark? Marfark. I like Martok. I'm just going to go with Martok because the other just kind of bothers me a little bit. It's a gravity field. We also have detected some rare crystals on the surface. So we add 2 crystals to the trapped asteroid. We cannot harvest those yet because we don't have the ability to harvest crystals, but that's great for down the road. That's great for later in the game because we will need those. Can I buy? Yes, I can buy some of those, and then we can go ahead and colonize this planet. We're going to call this Creaky Airlock. That planet's going to be Creaky Airlock. I recommend you don't analyze anomalies that take more than 100 days to complete, and only do it if you get to level 3. I like analyzing the anomalies, but yes, I do understand that. A light was seen moving in the night sky of Grothold. its gentle arc standing in stark contrast to the slow revolution of the stars. The citizens of Grothald see it as proof of recognition by the powers that be, and a subtle blessing of our cause. Indeed. So we get happiness modifier for 5 years of 5%. Very nice. I don't mind the 120 days. It gets much beyond that, and I'm like, no.
Construction complete.
Those I do definitely leave for later. Like this one, no. The sign of precursor activity there, that's great and all. But yeah, we'll leave that one for now. 2,880 days. We ain't doing that. Yeah, we aren't doing that. It's nice though that we have some precursor activity there. So if we look in the precursor activity here, we do have that precursor activity that we can go ahead and research there. So that's kind of nice. But that's a lot. That's a lot. The 120 days I don't mind so much. It's like, okay, it's 3 months. It's not the best, but yeah, I'm gonna send this guy. He's gonna come out here. He's gonna follow along. Oh, you know, there's a, what is that? Oh, another Alpine world. How are we getting so lucky? Another Alpine world sitting within 2 jumps of our home world. Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. A 19 slot Alpine world, in fact. That is very cool. We will take that for sure. Let's speed it up to speed 2. I'm just going to have these guys kind of jump around and see what they got out here. They're going to jump around. They're going to jump up, and get down. Okay, that guy can now
creature encountered.
move here. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We've made first contact with an unknown alien. Uh-oh. That's not going to be good. Yeah, we're gonna move right back out of there. Yeah, that's not gonna be good there. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Lothandra system. For now, we have codenamed them the Lambda aliens until we find out more about them. They possess a language we must decipher in order to establish communications. So we do need to send an envoy to them to see if we can. I have a feeling these are probably. Let's just take a look at them. Yep, we got the crystals. We got the crystals, baby. Did you get 3? Get 3 what? There's supposed to be 2 Alpine worlds within 2 jumps. It's the game. It's in the game setup. Did I get 3? No, I did only get 2. So let's slow it down.
Heretic fleet engaged.
I don't want to engage them. I want to leave. No. Oh my god, I don't want to engage them. I want to just leave. News of alien ships humming through the ether has reached Garthold, in many ways ending the first chapter of the book of Plague Baron, Astro Fellowship's bid for Stellar Empire. Okay, well, that sucks. Yeah, I just need to get out of there. I didn't want to fight them, but I couldn't jump. So my guys are now going to be lost.